Why would anyone fight for a cat with only half a jaw, barely able to eat, ravaged by cancer, and hanging on to life by a thread? Because Brigitte was worth saving. She wasn't just a body weakened by illness. She was a gentle, affectionate soul whose spirit had not been crushed by her suffering. And that spirit would soon ignite a battle for survival that no one expected. Brigitte was diagnosed with squamous cell carcinoma, an aggressive flat cell cancer that had already begun destroying her lower jaw. By the time she was rescued, her once vibrant body had wasted away. Skin clung to bone where healthy muscle should have been. She could no longer eat on her own, relying entirely on syringe feeding just to stay alive. Every breath, every moment was a fight. Yet, despite the odds, there was a spark in Brigitte that could not be ignored. She purred softly when touched, nudged her head gently into a caretaker's hand, and craved the affection that had been denied to her for so long. She didn't flinch or withdraw. She trusted. The medical team faced a difficult choice. The tumor had spread widely, but it was not too late. There was still a chance to surgically remove it and save what remained of her lower jaw. If successful, Brigitte could one day eat again on her own. If not, she might slip away quietly, surrounded by those who loved her. They chose to fight. Brigitte underwent a major surgery to remove the cancerous mass. It was a delicate, risky procedure. The outcome was uncertain, but the veterinary team gave it everything they had. And against all odds, Brigitte survived. Post-surgery, her condition was still critical. She remained fragile and she couldn't yet eat independently. A feeding tube was inserted directly into her stomach to ensure she received the nutrients needed to heal. Her body, once skeletal and frail, slowly began to regain strength. The careful feeding, warm blankets, and tender care helped her start the long road to recovery. Each day brought new hope. She started to move more. Her coat, once patchy and dull, began to regrow. Most importantly, she began showing signs of wanting to eat on her own. Though missing part of her jaw made it difficult, Brigitte tried. She licked at soft food. She reached toward bowls. Every small step was a celebration. And she didn't walk this path alone. Her rescuers became her family. They spoke to her gently, held her close, and reassured her with loving touches. Other animals recovering at the clinic gave her companionship, but it was the humans who gave her reason to hope. She adored being petted and often rubbed against the legs of anyone who came near. Her eyes sparkled with warmth and gratitude. After weeks of intensive care, Brigitte made remarkable progress. The cancer had been removed. Her test results were promising, and most importantly, she was starting to live again. She could now groom herself and was eating soft food on her own, slowly but surely. A prosthetic jaw was being considered for the future. But even without it, Brigitte had adapted. Today, Brigitte lives in a loving home with her new human sister, Anna. The house echoes with laughter, warm conversations, and the gentle patting of paws. Brigitte is no longer the fragile, near-starving cat she once was. Her fur is soft and full. Her body, while not perfect, is healthy and strong. But more than that, her heart is full. She cuddles on the couch, follows Anna from room to room, and still adores head scratches. Every scar, every challenge she faced tells a story of survival and love. Brigitte's journey is more than a medical miracle. It's a story of resilience, of the unbreakable bond between a wounded animal and the people who refuse to give up on her.
Ну что? Вот она тут у нас сарафанчики теперь нарядная такая. Буйная стала, отбивается от всех и пытается кусаться.
It reminds us that even in the most hopeless situations, there is always a flicker of light. And sometimes that flicker becomes a flame. If Brigitte's story touched your heart, please share it. Let the world see the power of compassion. Leave a comment below, tell us how you feel, and help us spread this message of hope. Every life matters, every rescue counts, and every Brigitte deserves a second chance.
Brigitte. Ты дорогтишь. Ты дорогтишь. Вот она тут у нас сарафанчики теперь, наверное, такая.